Damon here with NLP Gym. What does it mean to be a leader? Well, actually, it means a lot of things, and I won't try to spend the entire video trying to define that, especially in a short video. But there's two things I want to mention, and that is have a message, a story, or a vision, however that it makes sense to you, and be very clear about what that message, vision, or story is. The greatest leaders of all time, the one thing that they all had in common was not that they had the same message or that they had the same the same marketing strategy. What it had to do with was their ability to communicate clearly, their ability to communicate their message, their story, their vision clearly, so that people understood it and got on board with what they wanted. The most successful people ever and in the world are people who can communicate very well. That's the one common thing you will find across all successful people and all leaders, is their ability to communicate well. You can do this through writing, you can do this through speaking, you can do this through video, of course. It doesn't have to be one particular way. But in general, our ability to talk and communicate is going to be very useful because that's usually how we do it, and it's the most instantaneous method to doing that. So communication, clear communication. I do a lot of writing, I do a lot of talking, I do a lot of this video, these videos that I do here, and teaching. So I use it from different places. It doesn't have to, you don't have to do that. It can be, you choose one and you go with that one. I found writing to be enormously helpful in getting clear on my thoughts and being able to then speak what those thoughts are, because I've already really hashed it all out. The other aspect of leaders is they don't need external validation. That doesn't mean they don't like it. We can all enjoy external validation, someone giving us a compliment, someone following whatever it is that we're doing. And by definition, leaders need to have followers. But come from their perspective, whatever their message is, whatever their vision is, they have to be so committed to it, and it has to be such a conviction that they don't need validation externally. And that's part of what makes them so charismatic. It's sort of like they're not in desperate need or scarcity looking for followers. Followers naturally gravitate to them because they have such a strong message, and they don't get this, and followers don't get the sense that the leader is dependent on them for that message or for leadership. And this is part of the problem I have with gurus, especially in NLP. A guru is someone who is dependent on followers, and they're looking to get people to fall in love with them a lot of times. And it also depends on your definition of guru, but in general, that's why I say stay away from gurus in NLP, or go learn from them, but continue in learning from other people. Don't become devoted to one teacher. Self-validation. That's what a leader has. A leader has self-validation. They don't need that from the outside. Doesn't mean they don't enjoy it. Doesn't mean they don't use it. Doesn't mean they don't welcome it and want it. They don't need it. They have all the validation from within themselves. I go more into this in my workshop, Transforming Yourself, which was the technology taught by or created by Steve Andreas. When you embody the qualities that you want to have in your life or that you value, you don't need external validation. The validation comes from within. And so this is a good thing to have, even if you're not a leader and even if you don't want to be a leader, but having those qualities within yourself so that you can move on through life and that you can live your life not needing the validation of others. And the truth is when you're not dependent on the validation of others, or compliments or whatever you want to call them, are so much more enjoyable whenever you don't need them. They're just nice whenever they show up. But there's no dependency on them, like you have to have them. As always, check out our website, nlp-gym.com. Follow us on Facebook for all the new updates. Subscribe to this YouTube channel so you get these videos on a regular basis. And I hope to see you at one of our trainings or even at one of our practices very soon. Take care.